Did you pass your driving test first time round?
Not first time round. No, for
Same.
me, three times was a charm. Now, but I have a theory on that. I think they wanted more money.
Everyone's
Think about
yeah,
it. If they fail you, you have to pay to do it
you
again.
do, and you probably pay for lessons.
And I'm a really, really good driver. I'm not blowing my own trumpet now, but I actually am a really good driver. And I can drive manual, which in America, a lot of people can't drive manual. But my father, like, is a haulage contractor. So I did grow up around, like, a garage, and
Right.
my dad would have pointed out cars and stuff and has lorries and things. So I was well aware of, like, just being around that sort of thing. And he would point out cars. And I always had like my dream car. So I was into cars, but I didn't know anything about Formula
And
One.
now you can go back to him and go, listen, I'm going to design a carbon fiber side wing. It's going to make everything 10% faster.
Yeah, I'm not that good.
No, I hear you. And listen, the lads racing, like, I think it's important to point out to everybody, they actually raced these cars. It wasn't just like, oh, put Brad Pitt in a green screen and away we go. But like, did you watch them do that? I can't imagine that's like, it's nerve wracking.
It's cool in the cinema too when you see them. Like I noticed, like you can see Brad's the zip of his thing is flapping in the wind. You'll notice that if you
Totally.
pay attention, like that's how fast it's going. You can see the costume like sort of vibrating. I watched it the first time when it was all very exciting and we all gathered around the monitor and we could see all the cameras. And then I saw how fast they were going, and all I could think of is, oh, geez, what if something happens? So I kind of didn't want to watch it after that. I just really like it. Just made me really nervous, and I'd rather ignorance was bliss really for me with the boys racing. Yeah,
And sometimes when you're shooting those scenes and you're in the paddock, right, and the F1 race is starting to happen all around you, and you guys were literally there. A lot of my friends are F1 super fans, and they talked about seeing you guys,
yeah.
in the different places at the races. But presumably that cuts down the amount of times you can do a take or something. Like it's way more live, right?
Yeah, we only would get like little increments of like at 2:38 to 2:45 we're shooting this scene or and it was like maybe two like the park for May when we score our first point.
Yeah,
You know that we had two takes and 5 minutes to shoot that scene.
that's incredible pressure.
It was, but it was like a real bonding moment because it was really like the cast and the crew were kind of one because the crew were under the equal pressure as the cast. We all had to nail it and focus. I mean, the focus guy had to be in
You
focus
had
or
to
we
be
were
in
screwed.
focus. Yeah.
So it really was this feeling afterwards where we would all like cheer and give each other hugs. And it really was such like we were like a team. It
That's
was pretty
brilliant.
amazing.